Bridging Health Care. And I am your host, Bridget. Thank you for joining me on this channel. The main focus is helping us to become highly effective healthcare worker, bringing informative, educative solutions to our world. I am so happy you're here. Sit down, relax, like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Hello everyone. Good morning. How are you all doing? This is Bridget from Bridging Healthcare, and we're going to be having a kitchen pep talk. And I'm going to be sipping my cup of tea while we have this talk. How is work? If you have not subscribed to my channel, welcome. My name is Bridget Ezobiako, and I run this channel. I am the host of this channel, and the purpose of this channel is to educate healthcare professionals, would-be healthcare professionals, on the pros and cons, why healthcare professionalism is amazing, why this job field is wonderful, and why you should consider it for work. Also, I also teach you bits and important things that you need, tools that you need to make you the best at your job, to make you exceptional, to make you good at your job. I'm not seeing your job as a second-class job. Your job is so important. If you are thinking of coming into this field, now is the time. Every country of the world needs healthcare professionals. That's the truth. Because even though we have the medical practice, the hospitals, the healthcare professional fills in the gap. They cover all the lapses that the healthcare system is having. They care, they support, they give information, they receive information. You know, there are a lot of people that don't have families. Healthcare professionals can be their family members. Healthcare professionals can be the people that support them. They don't feel lost in the system. So that's why what we do is extremely important. And if you check my other videos, I've talked about who a healthcare professional is, the kind of jobs you can get, what courses you can do, things you can do. As a recap, if you really want to go into the field, the first thing is to find out what is out there available in terms of training. And like I said, there are different levels of training depending on which part of the world you are. So you need to research what they need in that part of the world that you are. You need to do a level 2, level 3 diploma course in health and social care. If you are a nurse, you are a doctor, you might still need to do some courses, and you may not. So just find out what is available in your line of work. I've worked as a nurse before. I've worked as I've done the regular job of a full-time carer. I've worked as a support worker. I've worked with the organization where I work with now. I actually do a lot of compliance activities and duties. So there are a lot of things you can do. So don't think that there are very few options. The options are too much. The field is green and is open, and there's always job opportunities for healthcare professionals, whether it's for aging generation or for younger generation or for ailing generation. Anybody, even people with hidden disabilities, we do support them. People with physical disabilities, we do support them. People with mental disabilities, we do support them. We part of us are the occupational therapists. They are the physiotherapists. They are the people that use non-orthodox support. You know, for instance, someone is having breathing challenge and they can adapt their system to make sure that that person is able to get enough oxygen, like putting them in a cardiac position, like opening up the windows, and so there's a lot we do. So that settles that. So what is the purpose of my video? Now, if you've not subscribed to my channel, it's not too late. Please pause. Click the subscribe button. Click the like button. When you're done watching this video, please share. Thank you. I'm giving you a hug now. Let's help this community grow. Let's support each other. What I'm doing is for passion, and I want the ends of the world to hear it. I've done videos on how to do your interview, how to be prepared, how to, what to say, I've done videos on that. And if you want me to do more, I will. But today, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about your rights as a health care professional. A lot of us don't know our rights. You're working with an organization, you can't speak up for yourself. You can't say, no, I can't do this. Let me tell you the truth. No matter the work you are doing, if you are not in a good state of health or wealth, or your mental health is not balanced, take the day off. It is your right to call to say, I'm unwell, because an unwell person cannot take care of an unwell person. So if you're unwell, you can't go and take care of somebody else that is unwell. That's why you need to watch your back, watch yourself, protect your health. If you know that you're not in the right frame of mind and you are not able to walk, but there's a cost to it. You can't be in the wrong state of mind every day. You think about it. You can't be in the wrong state of mind every week. If you're going through an issue, take leave and go and sort yourself out. Because for this kind of job, we need to be in the right frame of mind. We need to be our best selves. We need to be happy. We need to be patient. We need to be active listeners. We shouldn't be irritated by things, you see. So please be in the right frame of mind. If you're not in the right frame of mind, I'm sorry, you cannot go to work. So talk to your employer, explain to them. Second thing, you have right to paid vacation based on your contract. Nobody should work 365 days a year without taking a break. Most organizations will give you 28 working days, which you can take at a stretch or break it into two or break it into pieces as you please. Please, don't say you're looking for money and not take it. When you break down, your organization will toss you out like a piece of rag. So, take your leave. Even if you don't have a planned vacation, stay at home and spend time with your family. Do something different with your leave. I will always advise, do something outside your work. I'm guilty of that, but I'm learning. And that's why I'm sharing. Do something outside your regular work so that you can refresh. You know what they call bush fallowing in agriculture? In agriculture, bush fallowing is if you farm on this land. My first degree was in agriculture, by the way. How did I veer from agriculture to healthcare? Anyway, let's have that conversation another day. We'll pack it and keep it in the bag. So bush fallowing in agriculture means that you take, when you're using a piece of land for farming or whatever, you're producing something, you can use that piece of land for 2-3 years, depending on the strength and the vitality of that land. And then you will leave that land to rest for a few years. Probably the same amount of years or half the number of years you have used it to farm. It allows the land to recover, to relax, to gain vitality, fertility, to be stronger. And then you can come back to that land and farm. When that land is on leave, it does not grow crops. It just grows maybe weed, and then that's the best time to take care of the land. That's the best time to, if you have cattle rearers near, you can allow their cattle to graze. Why? Because the cattle will pass feces and feces will fertilize the land. And by the time you come back, the land will produce better. That is what I am talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When we're talking about leave, take your leave. Rest. Take a short trip. You really don't have to spend a lot of money. Take a short trip. Go and see family. Watch TV. Relax. Dance. Go for yoga. Do some exercise. Study. Do something different. It always makes all the difference. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is talking about your rights. If you are being abused by a client, you are afraid to go into that client. You have your fears. The client might be violent, the client might be abusive in terms of language, and they are not sitting right well with you. Guys, report to your company immediately. If you feel unsafe, you have the right to say, I cannot go into that client because I feel unsafe. And you will prove your points. I feel unsafe. I feel that whenever I go here, this is what happens. This is what happens. You see? And a sane organization will not send you there. They will protect you. They will support you because your organization needs you. They need you to work. They need you to meet with clients. So they will ensure that you are safe. If they have to put things in place, if they have to take you off. I've had an experience like that. There's this client, I've seen him, I think once or twice, I think, or 3 times. The person is so abusive. I'm somebody that can take things, but I don't like when people shout at me or make me feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I do my best, and then you are talking to me rudely, you are shouting, you are yelling. Come on, this is a job. The first time I went there, that gentleman was very aggressive. It wasn't him I went to see. I went to see his partner. So I reported to the office and said, please don't take me here again. Don't put me there. And then they didn't. And then I told them, for other people, call the family. Tell them to address. It might be a mental health issue. It might be due to his health condition because he was quite unwell. But people need to be addressed. Situation needs to be addressed. So it looks like the company called and all that. And I was told that he apologized. No problem. I continued with my work. I wasn't going there. And one occasion, it was tight for the company and they needed me to go support. And I was like, has this been sorted? And they said, yes, it's been sorted. I didn't go to support the client. I went to support the wife. Now I'm somebody that knows my rights. I'm somebody that can speak for myself. I'm not aggressive, but I can tell you exactly what I need you to hear. If you're telling me, if you're talking to me in a very bad way, I can explain to you to keep it to yourself and intelligently guide your conversation. I got there and everything was going all good, and just towards the end, this person comes up again. Oh no. I was like, I'm sorry, you're not my client. I didn't come to support you. Your partner, which I came to support, is already, I'm done with her and the time is up. I'll leave now. Oh, you need to do, no, you're not my client. I will only support my own client. That's what is in my care plan. And then I left. And I made sure I was in the right. Okay? I did not talk rudely. I closed the door gently and I left because I was done. And then I called the company and I tell them everything. And I say, you know what? This is the last straw. I'm not going there no more. And they respected it. Guys, it is your right. It is your right, okay? It is your right to rest in between work. That's if you work for 8 hours a stretch to 12 hours a stretch, you deserve 8 hours to 12 hours a stretch of rest. It is a rule. So don't work 24 hours and continue another 24 hours. You will break down. You will break down seriously. So guys, these are some of the things I thought to share with you. I'm always open to any information you want me to put out there. You can always come to my inbox and chat me up. My name is Bridget Ezeobiako, and you can send me an email on ezeobiakobridget@gmail.com. ezeobiakobridget@gmail.com. On Facebook, I am Bridget Ezeobiako Ngozi. On Instagram, I am Bridget Ezeobiako. You can always find me. I'm also on TikTok. My name is Ezeobiako Bridget. You can find me on any of my handles, and if you need me to support you with anything, I am happy to support. Thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful talking with you, and I hope to come back to you again at least once a week to give you ideas, thoughts that come into my head, and I hope this has been helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Till the next time I see you. Ciao.